I'm Sarah. Welcome to Simple OT. Today I'll be going over Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's is a progressive disease that occurs in the basal ganglia, specifically the substantia nigra, which is a part of the basal ganglia, is deteriorating. To remember the function of the substantia nigra, I think about Niagara Falls. Looking at Niagara Falls makes me very happy, and therefore it is a dopamine producer. Symptoms include resting tremors, slow and rigid movements, impacts to mood or cognition, as well as poor initiation and a fascinating gait. If you're going to remember any of them, I suggest remembering resting tremors and poor initiation, as memorizing these two symptoms will help you come up with a lot of treatment ideas. So for evaluation, the MoCA or clock draw assessments are going to be appropriate, as well as vision testing, because in some cases vision is impacted in Parkinson's disease. The Berg or the tug will be appropriate to assess balance, and then the Beck depression inventory, as well as other depression screens or anxiety screens, will also be appropriate because there are psych components with this disease. For treatment, you might consider social participation as well as mental health interventions. You can see in the box on the right, there are a variety of just general concepts for treatment in neurodegenerative diseases as a broad concept. Those will also be appropriate here. But one major takeaway is that you do not want to give a patient of something that they're going to have to pick up over and over for mobility, because they lack the initiation to start and stop a task. So for mobility, think about something that has wheels so they don't have to continuously pick it up. Think about something that has a visual cue, like this walker here has a laser, actually a light going across these 2 points here, that acts as a visual cue to promote subconscious continuation of the gait. And for the hand functions up here, there are brakes that actually release to brake, so you don't squeeze to brake, but you release to brake. So the person's going to have to continuously hold to progress the walker, and this is appropriate because it'll help with their resting tremors as well. So the Hoehn and Yahr scale measures severity of Parkinson's disease. Stages 1 through 5 get progressively more severe. So starting at stage 1, symptoms are only unilateral. Stage 2, they're bilateral, but you still don't have balance problems. And at stage 3, the reflexes are impaired. And at stage 4, while they can walk or stand unassisted, there is a severe disability here. And then at stage 5, the last stage, they're going to be wheelchair bound without assistance. To remember various Parkinson's Plus disorders, I have included several images that help me remember what each of them are. So the first one, cortical basal degeneration, which is again a Parkinson's Plus disorder. I think of CBD. A characteristic of this disease is alien limbs, so the person doesn't recognize their own limb, and there's also impacted cognition. To remember this, I think about an alien engaging in consumption of CBD oils, and the alien might also have some impacted cognition. Multiple systems atrophy. Here, the autonomic nervous system's involved, and the patient presents with incontinence as well as syncope. So multiple systems, you might think of the bladder or the heart and lungs, as well as the brain. The Lewy body dementia is very distinguishable because it's the only one with hallucinations. So here I thought about somebody looking at their friend Louie and seeing Louie with this hamburger body and forks for arms. This guy is hallucinating and he's saying, Louis, your body. There's also progressive supranuclear palsy. Here, it's very likely that the patient's not going to have tremors, but they will have difficulty with upward gaze. So here I look at the word supra and know that it means above or up in Latin, or in medical terminology, it means above or up. And so if above or up is the key word here, you can remember that they have difficulty with upward gaze.